No!
Oh.
I had the wrong app downloaded. I gotta download the Mavic one.
Weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. Since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought some corn for popping. Lights are turned down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Good morning, guys. It is December 1st. It's been almost a month since I've actually picked up my camera to do anything of any sort, whether it be work related or whether it be personal YouTube stuff. So it's about time I kind of got back into this sort of stuff. Start vlogging again, but also, whoa, I'm about to smack my yellow camera off the dashboard of the car. So one of the main reasons I want to start picking up as well is because it's December 1st. It is officially, I guess, the start of Vlogmas, where essentially you vlog every day for the month of December. So we're going to try and do that. I'm joined here in the car by Ashley, of course, the only person who ever drives me around. I love you for that. Thank you. Much appreciated. You get me from A to B on a regular basis. And with it being December 1st, we are, of course, listening to the wonderful Christmas FM. We are going to enjoy every bit of this while we have it. Trying to find some decent lighting here. Like, so much has happened since I've actually last recorded. As I said, it's been over a month since I picked up my camera. It's been about 2 weeks since I've uploaded, maybe a little bit more, but the footage from that obviously would have been a little bit older because they were from when I was away and stuff. So I have a few things to update you guys on, whether it be at home or with my life in general. Some things have happened at the house, some things have happened outside the house. Obviously we have our Christmas stuff up and stuff too, so I'll show you all that when we get home. For now, we're actually going to...
It's really dirty, I can't see.
For now, we're actually going to Eddie Rockets to try out the Eddie Rockets breakfast, because Ashley seen it on the menu one day and decided that that would be a good idea. We're gonna head off, get some breakfast, and then we'll see where the rest of the day takes us. So let's go.
Oh, can we go and get you a Christmas jumper and Duns?
Yeah.
Yay!
Let's see why not. No!
Oh.
I had the wrong app downloaded. I gotta download the Mavic one. I was just about to take the drone up there. I tried to, like, you know, cut to a drone shot, but I actually haven't got the right app downloaded on my phone. So I'm gonna have to re-download the drone app and then take the drone up. So I think we'll go get breakfast first, and then we'll come back and fly the drone around Charlestown. Yeah, I bought a new phone since I last talked to you guys, so wrong app. Anyway, let's go. I tell you, that winter sun is something else, but it's literally, I think it's actually -1 today. It's -1 degree. It is freezing outside. So Ashley's had to get herself her getting our beanie on to try and keep a little bit warm because it's so cold. But the sun is something else. Like, if you look outside your window, you go, man, it's a gorgeous day, but it's far from it. Yeah, that is one thing that's actually changed since I last spoke to you guys, is I got myself a new phone. I got the Galaxy S8 Plus. Let's see if you can see it better with the sun. Galaxy S8 Plus. It's a great phone and all. I just don't, I really don't know. I've always used Apple. I've been on iPhone since I was like 16, so I do like it. Like, when people say this whole, once you get an Android, you'll never go back to Apple, I don't see that side of it, man. I think both are equally as good. They just have different features that, depending on the type of person you are, you'll prefer one or the other. I mean, if someone hadn't been an iPhone 10 tomorrow, I'd take it. So that's just the way it is. By the way, how do you think I'm fixed for a haircut? I don't know if you guys ever used a drone before, but for DJI in particular, there's two different apps. One for drones that came out before the Phantom 4, and then one for drones that came out afterwards. And obviously I have the Mavic Pro, which came out after the Phantom 4, so I actually had the wrong app downloaded, so I had to re-download this one. So if I just click in here and scroll down to Mavic Pro, I'm able to use my drone then again. But I actually had this one here, which is for completely different drones altogether. What did you get?
Diet Coke.
Healthy. What did I get?
Oh yeah, milkshake.
How was it? This is the first time I've ever had pancakes for breakfast outside of New York, ever. But you know what they say? There ain't no finer diner. I tell you, she's a cold one out there, to say the least. It's freezing, absolutely freezing. One of the things I'm getting for Christmas, as well as a... You're some woman, Ella. Some woman. As well as getting a new camera, I'm also going to be getting a wide-angle lens, so it'll suit a bit better, especially for in-car shots like this, because this is like literally as far away from me I can physically hold this camera in this car. So this is like as wide as it's going to get. I'm going to be getting maybe a 10mm lens, I'd say. Maybe that might be a bit wide, but because it's a crop sensor on this camera, it might be too bad. So I'm going to be getting a wide-angle lens, so it definitely will help for stuff like this, especially just for vlogging in general. I think a wide-angle lens is essential.
Cost it?
I would go for a hot chocolate indeed. So I did say there was a couple of things you guys missed over the last few weeks. So you guys might remember this shot that I recorded of the lovely sunset, but if you look at it now, it's actually a massive building site. So they're building 14 houses here, so It's gonna be like this for a while. Another thing you guys missed. See this? These patches here. There was actually a car set on fire there, and that's like, this is my front garden. That's where the car was on fire. I'm at home now, guys, and Ashley has just left us. But I did say it's December 1st, and it's something that I have had stashed here now for the last couple of weeks that Ashley actually got me, and it's hiding right here in the corner, and it is wabam. So it's an advent calendar. Ashley picked this up for me a few weeks ago, and I've had it sitting in beside my fridge there ever since. But as I said, it is December 1st, and it is time to finally dig into this thing. So this is going to be the chocolate equivalent of my videos for the month. Going to be a different one every day. Hopefully I can stick to it. This one, if I don't stick to it, that won't be too bad for me, considering it'll stop me putting on all the weight I'm putting on. But the video is going to be the tough one to keep up with. Got number one open here now, and inside actually has a note that says, make sure you have sent off your Christmas list, obviously because we are getting that much closer to Christmas. This is not going to focus because it's so tiny, but it's a tiny little chocolate square with a reindeer shaped mold on it. So here we go. That's not bad chocolate. So you're gonna open a different one of these every day, of course. You gotta just be more chocolate, more chocolate, more chocolate. But I am gonna include it in the video. But besides the advent calendar, Ashley actually got me something else, which I've been looking forward to setting up too. It's a Christmas tree for my room. So it's a small Christmas tree. It's about, I would say, 3 foot. Just look at that, 3 foot tree, absolutely spot on. We're gonna pop this open. I hope it's just a quick setup, and I'm gonna actually find somewhere in my room to put it. Because if you guys don't know, my room is just so congested with crap, man. It's like my Loot Crate unboxings all over again, except for it's Christmas trees instead of nerdy stuff. I actually opened my Loot Crate the other day. I just didn't film it. I haven't uploaded Loot Crate in a while because I think I got 2 in a row that were kind of like, they were kind of shit, to be honest. So I just didn't bother recording my last one that I opened, and I actually ended up being pretty good. So I got some Stranger Things stuff. I got something from Thor. Got a Ghostbusters t-shirt. That was actually pretty cool Loot Crate. And it just would be my luck that I open it off camera, and it's actually a good one. Alright, so we got the tree here, which is just all assembled already, which is great. Because our actual Christmas tree, oh, it's already falling apart. No! And I literally just fucking cleaned up. The actual full-size Christmas tree we have in the house is it's made up of all different pieces. You have to actually assemble the tree before you can just like stand it up in the corner. It's not just like you pull it out of a box and stand it there. It has to be completely assembled. It looks gappy, like I'm missing something, but I don't think I am. Right, so maybe I didn't do the best job assembling it, but let's see how she looks. Hey! Oh yeah. I mean, for my little room, it's absolutely perfect. Like, I never had a tray in my room before, but here we are. And I actually had to finish it off with this this simple decoration. So this thing here, I actually I made this when I was in junior infants, which means I would have been 4 or 5, and it's still rocking. It's basically just a toilet roll, with some fluff on it for a beard, a drawn on face, some crepe paper for a Sandy hat with a little bit of fluff on the end to make the hat. So I actually got to finish off this tree by putting him up there in his rightful place. So that's normally on our big tree, our usual tree, but because I have my own tree this year, he's gonna rock out right there. I really should have gave him a name. I never have. Comment down below what you'd like to call him. We'll actually name him after, whatever you guys think. So this year I'm gonna have a little Christmas tree in my bedroom, which is just a nice thought. So Ashley, thank you very much, and thank you for my my advent calendar. Then this is actually the Stranger Things thing that we got in my Loot Crate, which is kind of cool. This is the Thor piece that we got in the Loot Crate. So my Loot Crate corner is looking quite nice right now. Just need kind of something to fill this gap right here. This is the picture of me then in hospital that Ashley got to remind me never to choke again. Kind of a small bit, gets in the way of my my usual starting place in my vlogs, but I can deal with it for the month of December. Inside the house then we have the real Christmas. That's a real fire, of course. And then inside we have the real tree. Well, it's not a real Christmas tree, but it's the proper tree for the house. So this is where the magic will happen this year. Pretty much, guys, I wanted to talk to you a little bit, just let you know what's been going on over the last while that I haven't uploaded. So you guys know that I've been working away. I'm currently doing 2 jobs, which is takes a lot of time, you know, it takes a lot of time to do both. I've just been really busy with that. But also on top of that then, if you guys follow me on Twitter, you know a couple of times I've actually made videos on this channel and talked about the power going down in my room. So as I just showed you there, I live like out the back garden. My room is not part of the actual house. So twice this year prior to now, the power has gone from my room where I like just had no electricity at all. And then this week, for about 2 weeks then, up until about 2 days ago or so, I had no power in my room once again. So they're building houses outside, as I shown you in this vlog earlier on. And when they cut the power to put down new wires for the houses, when they put the power back on, my room never came back on. Everything else did, but my room just set off after that. So that was a big factor in not being able to upload. That was just a pain, to be honest. But it's sorted now, thankfully. I have everything back. Just having no lights even was really annoying, because obviously, well, not obviously, but for those of you guys who don't know, I've mentioned this a few times on the channel too, I've no windows in that room. It's like the shed, there's a shed in front of my room, so that blocks the actual natural light coming in, so my room was completely pitch black when there's no light, and when I had no power I had no light, so my room was just dark all the time. Now that being said, I ran an extension lead out, so I had a lamp, but it's just not the same as real light, man. Then another big thing actually, for legal reasons I can't tell you what it is, what I did, or what I'm going to be doing, etc. I'm trying to be very careful about this, but early next year you should see my face on your TV screens. Obviously the closer it gets to the time, I will let you guys know 100% about that, but for the time being I'm not allowed to talk about it. I'm just out of the shower, man. It looks like I'm about to get battered. My eyes look just... they've seen better days. So yeah, I'll definitely update you guys on that the closer it gets to the time, but definitely look out for that. A little update to the shop idea when I was looking at setting up my own shop for my business. That's not going ahead. They're asking too much money for the rent, so I can't afford it. It was originally looking like we're going to get like half rent for the first 6 months, and then the price would go up, but that wasn't to be. I still have so much content there for you guys that I've actually filmed over the last while. Well, not this month in particular, but the likes of when I was down in Glendalough with Ashley. I have things like that. I have the Ben Keeley meetup I still have there to edit, man. And I know Owen's been at me asking when that's going up, because he's in that video, and I just haven't gotten around to do it. So hopefully I'll get a chance to do it over the course of this month. Now, I'm off tonight. It's December 1st as of recording this. I'm not just putting this up on December 1st. So it's Friday night now. I'm off tonight, which I don't usually have Friday nights off. I'm off tomorrow day and tomorrow night, which I never have Saturdays off. And I'm going to try and enjoy those couple of days to do some Darren things, as I call them. Whether that be streaming, just relaxing, playing Pokemon, whatever it is I want to do is a Darren thing. Sorry, there's just knocking on my door there. But I still have a lot of stuff to do for Christmas in terms of shopping and that. So I'm going to bring the camera when I'm doing all that sort of stuff. And if anybody lives local in Dublin and fancies buzzing into town when I'm going shopping, by all means join me, man. I'm like more than happy to. Feel the Christmas spirit. I hope you guys all have a great Christmas. It's going to be a good month. Well, at least I hope it is. Everything's looking like it's going to be a good month, so let's hope that stays that way. Looking forward to getting the new bits I need for Christmas, including the new camera and the wide-angle lens I'm looking to get. And then after that then, just presents and material things aside, I'm looking forward to spending some time with the family, the girlfriend and friends. So with all that being said, guys, glad to be back. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day. And until next time, peace.
Weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. Since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.